Paul, why are you all still awake? Can't you sleep? Is your coughing acting up again? Yeah, I'm having a hard time breathing whenever I lie down, so I just can't fall asleep. My throat and back are sore too because of this cough. How many days have you had that cough? It seems like it's getting worse every day. Have you been drinking that boiled oregano mix you made? If that medicine's not working, maybe we should find another herbal remedy to get rid of your cough. Especially since we don't even have the money right now to buy real medicine in town. That oregano I boil is fine. Don't worry about me. This cough will pass. I just need to rest my body. Grandpa, maybe you shouldn't come with us tomorrow to the forest with my brother Ben. We'll take care of the charcoal making there. All right, you two handle it for now. I won't push myself too hard. I might end up collapsing. Of course, Grandpa. When we sell the charcoal, we'll use the money to buy medicine for your cough. Thanks, boys. If only your parents were still alive, things wouldn't be like this. Your cousin Sam probably already has his own family by now. Oh, please don't think about that anymore. Nobody wanted what happened to them. The important thing is you managed to kill those creatures that murdered them. Yes, Grandpa, we're happy because you became both our father and mother. What matters is, we're together and living happily. By the way, Grandpa, why won't you tell us where your amulets are? Weren't you an amulet wielder when you were young? But I don't see you wearing even one. I no longer have my amulets. After we destroyed the tribe of the Gabunan, I left that part of my life behind. I focused all my energy on raising you two. Gabunan? You mean that's the kind of creature you fought back then? This is the first time you're telling us this. We've asked you about it so many times before, haven't we? I just didn't want to bring up the past anymore. But since I've already mentioned it, I'll tell you about those creatures. What kind of monsters were the Gabunan, Grandpa? They were a high-ranking and powerful kind of monster. They could shift forms and become a creature with black skin and fur. Their hair was long and white, and their eyes glowed like burning coal. What could they do, Grandpa? That sounds interesting. They could attack their victims even in broad daylight. They could fly without wings. Their movements were so quick, you couldn't see or feel them coming. People say the Gabunan only ate human flesh once a year. Is that so? But what if there are still monsters like them out there? You don't have your amulet anymore, so it'd be harder for us to fight them if we ever encounter one. Does Uncle Gary still carry those kinds of things, Grandpa? Oh no, there are no more monsters here. As far as I know, even your Uncle Gary doesn't carry amulets anymore. Like me, when he started a family, he gave up being an amulet wielder too. We don't need those charms anymore. Our lives are peaceful now. Well, you're right about that, Grandpa. I doubt any monster would dare try to form a new tribe around here. That would be unlikely. Well then, you boys should go get some sleep. It's getting late, and our story time is getting too good. Okay, Grandpa, but you shouldn't stay up too late either. You're old and sick. It's only water buffaloes that get old. The two went inside their room. They could still hear their grandfather coughing from his room, but they let it be since he had taken his herbal remedy and seemed a bit more at ease. As soon as Ben and Abel laid their backs on the bed, they quickly felt sleepy and dozed off. The next morning, they overslept, so they hurriedly got up and got themselves ready. When they got to the kitchen, they found their Grandpa Thomas already having breakfast. "Oh, Abel, you're awake. Come sit here in front of me and join me for breakfast." "Oh no, Grandpa. We really need to get to the forest so we can start work." "All right, it's up to you. I've already packed your flashlights, machetes, and food. If you're not going to have breakfast, just bring more food with you. That way, if you get hungry in the forest, you'll have something to eat and still have some left for dinner." "All right, we'll do that, Grandpa. We'll be leaving you alone in the house tonight, so please take care of yourself." "Don't worry about me. I can manage just fine. Just focus on your work in the woods." "Okay, Grandpa, we're off now." Be careful out there, boys. Ben and Abel walked toward the forest. When they arrived, they ate and rested for a while before starting work. Since they had already stacked the wood and covered it with soil the day before, all they had to do now was light it and monitor the charcoal-making process carefully. Abel, I'm getting exhausted. Maybe we should rest under that big tree for a while. Good idea, Ben. I'm feeling tired too. Let's go. That tree's got a thick trunk, great for leaning on. I'll rest here. You go to the other tree so we don't bump into each other. All right, no problem. I don't really want to sleep next to you anyway. You start kicking in your sleep. Smart ass. All right, let's nap for now. We'll bury the burning wood with soil later. Perfect timing. Once we wake up, the wood should be smoldering enough to cover. Their nap ended up being longer than planned. They were awakened by the chirping of crickets all around. Whoa, it's getting dark. Abel, wake up. The charcoal is burning. We need to cover it before it all turns to ash. Ben, we really knocked out, huh? Let's go check on it. Yeah, then let's have dinner too. After eating, Abel went to check on the charcoal again. A few minutes later, he returned to the hut. The two became alert as they began hearing strange rustling sounds. The noises didn't stop. Ben, I keep hearing something moving around us. Abel, what's going on? Why can't you sit still? What's happening? I've been hearing those rustling sounds around here for a while now. Maybe a wild animal followed us here. We better be prepared in case it gets dangerous. You're still not used to the woods, huh? You want me to check? No way, Ben. Even if I'm used to the forest, it's still creepy when there's stuff rustling around. I've learned to stay vigilant. It's dangerous. You never know what might happen to us here. All right then, let's go check what you're so scared of. No, wait. Let's stay here. It's already night. It's too dark. We don't stand a chance against wild animals in the forest. Let's bring the machete and the flashlight. Come on, Abel. Just follow behind me, okay? If something charges at us, don't hesitate. We kill it. We can cook it for dinner. All right, Ben. Let's go. You're always so brave. The two walked toward the part of the forest where the noise was coming from. As they got closer, the cousins felt like someone, or something, was watching them. They gripped their machetes tighter. As they reached the area, their flashlight beam suddenly caught sight of a woman, sitting with her back turned to them. They were confused. What was a girl doing out in the woods this late at night? The woman was startled when she noticed them. She quickly stood up and faced them. Who are you? And what are you doing out here in the woods? It's already night. Why are you still here? Wait, miss, why are you covered in cuts and bruises? What happened to you? I was on my way home from a friend's house. Then I got attacked by monsters. My name's Claire. I'm Ben, and this is my cousin, Abel. What do you mean, monsters? Yes, Claire. Where are they now? And why did you come through the woods? There's a shortcut here. I don't even know what kind of creatures they were, but their eyes were glowing red, and their skin was black and hairy. They chased me, and when they caught up, they started scratching me. That's how I got all these wounds. Luckily, I managed to hide, and they didn't find me. Are you sure about what you saw, Claire? Yes, Ben. I'm scared. They looked terrifying. This isn't good. I've got a feeling those monsters you saw were Aswangs. That means they're starting to prey on people again, right here in our area. Why didn't you scream for help? I didn't think of it. Plus, I was deep in the woods. I figured no one would be around. If I had screamed, those monsters might have found me. I didn't expect to run into anyone out here. You've got a point. Do you want to come rest with us at our charcoal hut? Just for half an hour. You can catch your breath. Oh, no need, Abel. My family's probably looking for me already. I have to get home quickly. We can walk you out of the woods at least. You shouldn't keep going alone. It's too dangerous. Are you sure? Of course. It's totally fine with us. All right then, thank you. They began walking with Claire to lead her out of the forest. They stayed alert, still sensing something following them. Claire stayed quiet, and they could feel how anxious she was. Ben and Abel decided to talk to her. You okay, Claire? Yes, I've just been thinking about what happened earlier. I've walked home late so many times, but this is the first time I've experienced something like that. You're lucky nothing worse happened. If those monsters caught you, they might have devoured you. Exactly. I was really lucky to escape. Claire, is your house still far? Not really, it's just near the forest exit. That's good. Let's hurry so we can get there faster. Claire nodded at Ben. They continued walking silently, still alert. After a while, the cousins were relieved to see the edge of the forest. We're almost at the forest exit, Claire. You're nearly safe now. Thank goodness. My parents must be so worried. Wait, who are those people? They're coming this way. Be on your guard, guys. I have a bad feeling about this. There's nothing to worry about, Ben. Abel, that's my family. They probably came to look for me because it's so late. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you didn't know them. No worries. Well, since they're here, I'll just go with them now. Thank you so much for walking with me. No problem at all. All right, we'll head back now too. As they turned to walk away. If those weren't Claire's family, I would have thought they were up to no good. Something about their aura, the way they stared. Ben, don't jump to conclusions about people. Yeah, I know. Just forget what I said. I'm just thinking out loud. Ben, if you're right and those monsters Claire mentioned were Aswangs, then it's possible they've started settling around here. That's exactly what I've been thinking. If this continues, someone around here is going to be their next victim. Maybe it's a new group of Aswangs. Yeah, let's just hurry back to the charcoal pit so we can keep watch over the fire. When they returned to the charcoal pit, they agreed to take turns keeping watch. Hours passed, and soon the sun began to rise. It's morning. Let's go back to the house. Okay, Ben. Just give me a second to gather the stuff we need to bring home. We'll come back this afternoon. After just a few minutes of walking, they could already see their house. They saw Grandpa Thomas talking to someone in the yard. Wait, isn't that Uncle Gary talking to Grandpa? You're right, it's him. I wonder what he's doing here so early. Maybe he has something important to tell Grandpa. Probably. Let's go over there and find out. Sure. Uncle Gary. Ben, Abel, you're back already. Yes, Uncle Gary, it's good to see you here. So that's why your Grandpa Thomas is home alone. You came from the forest? Yes, Uncle. We were watching over the charcoal we're making, so we left Grandpa here at the house. He's also sick with a cough, so we didn't want him to come with us. What brings you here so early, Uncle? Well, I came to talk to your Grandpa Thomas about the reunion next week. It'll be at my house. There's no reason for you not to attend, all right? Our villages are only separated by one small town. It's not that far. Even our relatives from far away are coming home for it, so don't you miss it. Oh, I see. All right, Uncle. We'll think about it. I'm counting on you three, Ben, Abel, and your grandpa, to be there, okay? I have to go now. Got work to do. Okay, take care, Uncle Gary. Grandpa, are we going to Uncle Gary's house? If I'm feeling better by then, the three of us will go. But if not, I'll just have you two go instead. Don't say that, Grandpa. We might get too into it and come home late. You won't have anyone here with you. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. You heard what your uncle said. It'd be embarrassing if no one from our family showed up. All right then. We'll just finish what we need to do with the charcoal, so we don't have to worry about work that day. Good. After a few days, they gathered the charcoal and brought it to the shop where they sold it. They used the money to buy Grandpa Thomas some medicine. That night, before going to sleep, the two talked about the upcoming reunion. They were excited. It wasn't every day that their entire clan got together like this. Finally, the day of the reunion arrived. "Grandpa, aren't you getting dressed yet? We're leaving soon. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon." "You're not coming to the reunion?" "No, I'll stay here and rest. I want to feel better. It's a long walk and I don't want to wear myself out." "But what if Uncle Gary looks for you?" "Just tell him I didn't want to bother going. What matters to me is that the two of you are going, so you can meet and see our other relatives." "All right, Grandpa. We won't force you. Please take care of yourself while we're gone." "I've got this. Go have fun." "Okay, we're heading out now." "Abel, I'm sure some of our other relatives are already at Uncle Gary's place." "There must be a lot of us already." "Yeah, and once we get there, I'm definitely going to eat a lot. I'm starving." The two hurried to the tricycle stop. The driver could only take them to the end of the road, where it became too narrow for the vehicle. They had to walk a good distance to reach their uncle's house. As they walked, they started to feel something strange. "Ben, doesn't it feel like someone's been following us?" "Yeah, I thought it was just me. Let's just ignore it." "Okay." "Wait a second, isn't that Claire?" "You're right, she's coming toward us." "Ben, Abel, I knew it was you two." "Where are you headed?" "We're going to the community center at our Uncle Gary's house. We're having a family reunion there." "You?" "That's funny. I'm going to that area too. I'm visiting a friend nearby. Mind if I tag along?" "Of course not. You're welcome to join us." "By the way, your wounds healed really fast. There aren't even any scars left." "Yeah, I treated them and took good care of myself." "That's good." The three continued walking. It took them several more minutes to reach their uncle's house, where they saw a large gathering of relatives. Claire excused herself once they arrived. Ben glanced at her one last time and noticed her sharp glare at their uncle, who was approaching them. Before he got close, Claire had already slipped away. "Ben, Abel, why are you two alone? Where's your Grandpa Thomas? And who was that girl with you?" "He didn't come with us, Uncle. He asked us to go in his place. And don't mind the girl. She's just someone we recently met." "Ah, that Grandpa Thomas. Of all days for the family to be together, he chooses not to come. We rarely get to see each other. Anyway, come inside and eat. Don't be shy about mingling with your relatives." "Thanks, Uncle." "I'll leave you for now. I have to attend to the other guests." "Okay, Uncle. Thanks again." "Let's grab something to eat, Abel. I'm hungry too." The two started eating. Once they finished, they decided to socialize with the rest of the family. They got so caught up chatting that they didn't notice how late it was getting. Slowly, relatives from more distant towns began to leave, until it was just the two of them left. While they were still talking to their uncle's family, Ben looked outside and noticed how dark it had gotten. "Where are you going, Ben?" "I'm heading out to speak to Uncle Gary. We should go home. Grandpa's alone at the house." "All right, I'll come with you." "Uncle Gary?" "Ben, Abel, what is it?" "We just wanted to let you know we're heading home. Grandpa's probably waiting for us." "You okay, Uncle? You look really serious." "Well, to be honest, I've had a bad feeling since earlier. I sense eyes watching us. Something's off. I think something might happen. It's probably best if you stay here another hour. I'll walk you home once I'm sure it's safe." "What do you mean, Uncle? What are you trying to say?" "The air smells different. I haven't felt this way in a long time. I'm sure of it. There's something evil nearby, an aswang." "Aswang? Why would one be around here? Are there threats in this area?" "I haven't heard of any aswang living around here. There aren't many houses in this village and they're far apart. I would have known if any of them were one of those creatures." "But what if there is one, Uncle?" "Wait, what's that over there?" Look in that direction. Those glowing things, they're eyes. They're staring at us. I was right. There are a swang out there. You're right, Uncle, and there's a lot of them. What do they want here? This isn't good. I don't know. This has never happened before. Ben, we can't be afraid. We have to show them we're ready to fight. We won't back down. What's the point of me being a former Aswang hunter if I don't stand up against creatures like this? Let them come. I may not have amulets anymore, but I'll still make sure to kill them. The two agreed with their uncle. Uncle Gary informed the family of the presence of Aswang, so they quickly hid inside their rooms. Abel and Ben saw the fear on their uncle's face. He was deeply worried for his family. Give me that. Quick, help your aunt. Get the machete from her. Yes, Uncle. Those arrogant beasts are going to get what they deserve. Uncle, here. Aunt gave us 3 machetes, one for each of us. Give me one and hand the others to your cousin. Be ready. Hilda, lock the door and the windows. No one leaves the house no matter what. We'll face these Aswang. Wait, Uncle, where are you going? I don't know why you're here. I don't care if you're Aswang, but you've got guts coming into my territory. Ben, let's follow Uncle Gary. Yeah, we should. If you think you can scare me, you're wrong. I won't back down, not even if there are many of you. Uncle, wait. What's that sound? Those growls, that must be the Aswang. Ben, Abel, get ready. The Aswang are charging in. Yes, Uncle, you be careful too. Don't let them get close. They might strike without warning. We'll use everything Grandpa Thomas taught us about fighting these things. Stay alert, both of you. Don't hesitate to kill any Aswang that comes at you. Don't let them get the upper hand. Yes, Uncle. Here they come. Ben and Abel were scared, but they didn't let it show. They gathered their courage. When Uncle Gary rushed at the monsters, the cousins joined in. Every Aswang that came near them, they tried to dodge or attack. The creatures were fast, hard to hit, hard to track. The Aswang managed to injure the cousins during their attacks, scratching them with long claws. The two could only cry out in pain each time they were clawed. You bastards! Even if I'm no match for you, I won't back down. I'll fight. Abel, behind you. Prepare yourself. I'm going to cut your head off. Damn, your claws hurt like hell, monster. Still slashing? You little... Abel, Ben, are you two okay? Just hold on, Uncle. Let me finish these off, then I'll help you. We're okay, Uncle. We can handle these. The machetes are sharp enough to cut through their claws. These monsters are old, but their claws are still strong. Can't believe they haven't broken. Thanks to their uncle's battle experience, they quickly managed to take down the attacking Aswang. Once they thought the fight was over, they were stunned. More were approaching. There's more coming. Get ready. I'll kill every one of you. If you step foot in my yard, I'll tear your bodies apart. You think you can come here and scare us? You don't even know who I am. Uncle, look out. There's one charging at you. I'll kill them one by one until they're terrified of me. Abel, you take care of the ones on the left. I'll take the right. Got it, Ben. Ah, damn it. It scratched my back again. You deserve to have your hands crushed so you can't claw anymore. Uncle, some of them are trying to escape. What should we do? We can't let them get away. I don't know why they came here or where they're from, but we can't let them live. If they escape, they'll report back and come after us again. Uncle, what are you going to do? I'll chase them. You stay here. Ben, help me over here. They're surrounding me. Damn it, let go of Abel. Ben, kill that one. Don't hold back. You're getting too aggressive. You okay, Ben? Yeah, let me help you up. Where's Uncle? He went after the ones that ran away. Let's head back to Aunt's house. Uncle Gary will probably return soon. They rushed inside, and their aunt, tended to their wounds from the fight. Later, Ben peeked through the window to see what was happening outside. "Abel, this is serious. There's a strange creature out there." "What do you mean, Ben?" "I'm sure it's an aswang too, but its appearance is different from the ones we fought earlier." "Has Uncle come back yet?" "Not yet." "Hold on, I'm going outside to confront that thing. I know it won't leave unless someone comes out to face it." "We can't be afraid, especially since Uncle's not here and there's no one else to help us. Our neighbors are too far." "I'm coming with you." "Auntie, please stay inside. We'll handle things outside. No matter what happens, don't come out. Watch the kids. They're still young. Don't let them see any monsters or they'll get scared." When the two went outside, they stopped at the door and stood silently. They kept watch on the creature until it suddenly disappeared. They had no idea where it went. So they decided to approach the spot where it had been. As they got closer, they were shocked to feel a presence behind them. They turned around quickly and were met face to face with the aswang. Their eyes widened in fear. It looked just like how Grandpa Thomas had once described. They suspected it was a gabunan. The creature grabbed them swiftly and slammed them to the ground without hesitation. They heard its wicked laugh, making their hair stand on end. The aswang quickly moved toward Abel and began to choke him. "You beast! Let go of me!" "I love hearing your cries, Ben and Abel. It brings me such joy to see you suffer because of what I'm doing to you." "Who are you? Why do you know us? Why are you doing this to us? We haven't done anything to you." "You're wrong if that's what you think. Your family is the reason my life turned into a nightmare. You're just unlucky enough to belong to the family I've longed to take revenge on. There's only 3 of you left. Your uncle is probably already dead by now, so that just leaves the 2 of you and your grandfather." "What do you mean?" "You've lived peaceful lives while I've continued to suffer. One by one, I'm going to kill all of you." Ben and Abel were left speechless. The creature tightened its grip on Abel's neck. Ben tried punching the aswang to free his cousin, but it choked him too, using just one hand. Ben tried to raise his machete with the last of his strength, but before he could swing, the creature hurled him away. Abel struggled, but the aswang threw him aside as well. The monster let out a loud laugh, clearly pleased with how it was tormenting the two. Having dropped their weapons, Ben and Abel slowly got back on their feet to retrieve them. They charged at the aswang again. "We're not dying at the hands of someone like you. We're going to fight." "Get ready. You don't stand a chance against someone like me. I could kill you in an instant, tear your heads off your bodies, rip your bellies open, and feast on your insides. But I won't do any of that yet. I'd rather make you suffer first before killing you." "She's too fast. I can't even land a hit with my blade." "Don't expect to be able to kill me. You know I'm a gabunan, which means you must know what I'm capable of. Don't tell me your grandfather never told you about my kind. No matter what kind of a swang you are, we won't just give up." "I'm going to slice off that choking hand of yours." "Get in here, Abel. Let's take her on together." "Right, Ben." They didn't stop attacking the aswang. Working together, they finally managed to wound her. Even though she was fast, Ben managed to slash her shoulder. The monster howled in pain and became even more furious. She was about to attack them again, but suddenly stopped. "Stop right there. You're looking for me, aren't you, you filthy creature?" "Old man, this is going to be fun." "Grandpa Thomas." Ben, the aswang, backed off. "Don't attack her yet, Abel. I'm sure she's not going to run." "Thomas, I've waited so long to face you. Glad you decided to show yourself." "Grandpa, what are you doing here? I thought you weren't coming." "I had a feeling something bad would happen to you, so I decided to come find you. And I was right. Just look at this situation." "Where's Uncle Gary? Why are we the only ones fighting this aswang?" "We don't know, Grandpa. He followed some fleeing aswang earlier and never came back. Auntie and the kids are inside the house. All right, go to them. I'll handle this creature. No, Grandpa, we're helping you fight this monster. Fine, if that's what you want. Then I'll fight all three of you. All the better for me. I'm not letting any of you live, Thomas. It's time for me to take my revenge. I don't know who you are, but based on your appearance and your kind, you must want revenge for those your kind lost at our hands long ago. I never thought anyone survived. Grandpa, maybe her group already killed Uncle Gary. You beast! You want to end up like the rest of your kind, huh? Don't worry, I'll show you the same fate. You think you can scare me, Thomas? At your age, you can't possibly fight anymore. Even if you were once a skilled amulet bearer, you're no match for me now, even with your charms. We'll see about that, Gabunan. The battle between the four began. The three of them attacked the Aswang together, but due to the creature's incredible speed, it managed to dodge every strike. Thomas also had a blade with him, so he didn't struggle much in the fight. He succeeded in wounding the creature along its side. The monster cried out in pain and turned to Thomas in fury. Abel and Ben tried to stop it from charging at their grandfather, but it moved so quickly that its claws slashed their arms, causing them to scream in pain. You won't kill me with mere scratches. If you want to defeat me, you'll have to do better than that. Grandpa, behind you, the Gabunan's charging. You thought you could sneak up on me. You're wrong. I've fought your kind before. No matter how careful you are, I can sense your energy. I'm used to fighting monsters like you. You're good, old man. Even without amulets, you're still strong and quick, but your time is up. You won't survive this. You're starting to annoy me. Abel, now's our chance. Hit the ghoul while it's distracted so it can't escape. They slashed at the monster's arms repeatedly, but it kept dodging and backing away. It screamed in frustration, but before they could react, it suddenly lunged at Abel and slammed him into the ground, sending him flying. Ben and Grandpa Thomas became furious and rushed at the Aswang, attacking it together. They managed to force the creature to retreat slightly as it growled in rage. I might not be able to kill you all now, but this isn't over. I'll be back to finish you all. Go ahead and run. Next time we meet, we'll kill you too. She ran away. Let's go help Abel. We need to bring him to Uncle Gary's house. Yes, Grandpa, let's go. I feel dizzy. That Aswang really did a number on me. The fight's over, don't worry. She ran off. That night, they waited for Gary to come home, but he never did. By morning, they searched the woods for him. Eventually, they found his lifeless body lying in the grass. His body was covered in claw marks, and a deep wound in his belly revealed his organs had been removed. There was nothing more his family could do but accept what had happened. They mourned Gary's death. Because of what happened, his wife and children decided to leave the village and return to their home province. After Gary's burial, they left. They wanted to ensure the safety of their family. Back home, Ben and Abel focused on healing from the wounds they sustained during the fight. You both need to rest. Focus on healing. That Aswang swore to return, so we can't let our guard down. I'm sure she'll be watching us every night. We won't let her succeed in whatever she's planning. That night was terrifying. The Aswang surrounded Uncle Gary's house. We couldn't leave because Uncle Gary sensed the danger. Grandpa, who was that Aswang? I don't know who she is, but I do know her goal was revenge. She must have escaped when we were hunting down her kind. What do we do now, Grandpa? If it were up to me, I'd face them again if they return. Ben, I know you're angry, but always remember, you can't let your emotions rule you. If you only follow your heart and not your mind, you'll fall, and everything will be for nothing. For now, let's not dwell on it. Focus on healing. I'll remember that, Grandpa. Good. What's important now is for your wounds to heal. Once you're recovered, we'll come up with a way to wipe out the Aswang. I'm sure they're trying to grow in number and settle here again. Then we have to kill them before they do more evil. You're right, Grandpa. Abel and I will recover. That way, when they attack again, we'll be ready to fight. Good. That's the best thing you can do. It took a few weeks for the cousins to fully recover. Thankfully, there were no more attacks during that time, but they often felt a presence watching them. They returned to chopping wood and making charcoal. After work each day, they trained to improve their fighting skills. Grandpa Thomas also taught them different fighting techniques that they could use. Ben, Abel, I have something to give you. I've wanted to do this for a long time, but I felt you didn't need them yet. But now I know you can use these. What are you giving us, Grandpa? These are the amulets that belonged to your fathers when they were alive. I kept them because I couldn't bring myself to throw them away, unlike the other charms I once had. You can both use them now against evil beings like the Aswang. What kind of amulets did our fathers have, Grandpa? This one. This is the water amulet that belonged to your father, Ben. And this one is the fire amulet that belonged to Abel's father. These blades were theirs too. These are their weapons, Grandpa? Yes, Abel. This dagger belonged to your father, and this machete was your father's, Ben. These weapons are imbued with prayers. They used them to kill the Gabunan we fought before. When these blades injure an Aswang, it weakens them. You can also use them to kill those creatures, especially that Gabunan woman. Wait, Grandpa, back to the amulets. What exactly can they do for us? Will they make us stronger and faster? Yes, just like the dagger and machete, these amulets will play a huge role in your lives. When you wear them, they'll protect you from Aswang. You'll gain enhanced speed and strength. As long as you carry them, you won't be easily defeated. If only I had given these to you earlier, maybe you wouldn't have been in danger that night. You might have already killed those monsters, but I was afraid you'd follow in your father's footsteps. It's okay, Grandpa. What matters is we survived. This means we can now hold our own against the Aswang, thanks to these amulets. Yes, boys, now I can rest easier knowing you're protected. Don't worry, Grandpa, we won't let you down. Just like you once did, Abel and I will do everything we can to wipe out the Aswang attacking us now. All right then, take these. Now that they're yours, take good care of them. Yes, Grandpa, thank you so much. We promise to take care of these. We know how important they are, especially since they're the only legacy our fathers left us. We swear to use them for good and not to abuse their power. Good. Now let's get some rest. The area is quiet. No Aswang around tonight. In the following days, Abel and Ben began to notice changes in their physical abilities. They felt stronger and faster thanks to the amulets. They also continued their training to sharpen their skills in combat. One night, the cousins returned home late from the forest. While walking, they felt someone, or something, was following them. Ben, do you feel your body heating up too? Yes, Abel. I think it's our amulets reacting. It could mean something's nearby. What do we do now? Let's not act. Just stay alert. We're close to home anyway. Let's walk faster. When they arrived at their house, their grandfather was just preparing dinner and invited them to eat. After dinner, they decided to rest. This is weird. I can't sleep. You too, Ben. I thought it was just me having trouble sleeping tonight. It's so humid tonight. We're feeling the same thing. Wait, do you hear those footsteps outside? Ben, I'm sure those are Aswang lurking around the house. What if we confront them now? Hold on, let me check the calendar. If it's a full moon tonight, we need to be ready. They might attack. It's possible, but we don't know for sure. It could be a trap. We have to be careful. Let's stay inside for now. We'll only go out if they do something. All right, I have a bad feeling too. Okay, here's the plan. If they don't leave, we'll face them. If they want a fight tonight, we'll give it to them. Right, now that we have the amulets, I'm no longer afraid to face them. Compared to the first time we fought them, I think we can beat them now. Same here. I trust the power of the amulets and our weapons. With smart fighting and prayer, I'm sure we'll succeed. Grandpa always said not to let the heart take over. Use the mind, too. Minutes passed, and they continued to hear footsteps outside. Because of that, they decided to go outside, carrying the blades their grandfather had given them. As soon as they stepped out, they were greeted by glowing eyes waiting in the dark. Let's get ready and prepare our blades. I'm ready, Ben. The Aswang began growling. We need to stay sharp. Their growls are chilling tonight. It feels different. Ben, look, they're starting to emerge from their hiding places. There's so many of them. Don't back down, Abel. No matter how many they are, we fight. They're coming. We can't lose to these monsters. Bring it on. I'll slash you all down with everything I've got until none of you can stand. Come at us. You'll end up like your fallen comrades. You've got the guts to attack us here? You really think we're going to run from you? You can't defeat us. We're not afraid anymore. We'll make you feel the pain we went through. Tonight we'll end your reign, especially your leader, that Gabunan. You'll feel the wrath we carry over Uncle Gary's death. We'll never forgive you for that. You took a life, so we'll take yours in return. Come on, attack! I'll cut off each of your heads, you monsters. Abel, Ben, I won't let you fight these Aswang alone. I'm going to help you. Okay, Grandpa, but if things go wrong, just call us. Abel and I will be there. Let's take them all on. Just be careful, you two. With their amulets, the cousins were now stronger and faster. The Aswang were shocked by how quickly their comrades were being killed by the two young men. When half of the Aswang had been taken down, they suddenly stopped, stunned by a loud cry from Grandpa Thomas. Ben and Abel looked over and saw that several Aswang had ganged up on their grandfather. Ben! Grandpa! We have to help him. You go ahead, I'll finish off these two. Okay, Ben, make sure Grandpa doesn't die. He won't. I won't let them kill him. Hey, let go of my grandpa and face me instead. If you're so strong and brave, why are you ganging up on an old man? Abel, there's one behind you. Don't test me. I'll kill you, you monster. This dagger is what you deserve. Let's see if you can survive with this stabbed into your throat. Wait, where are they taking Grandpa? Abel, they're taking him. Let's finish off these three Aswang, then we'll follow them. I'm sure they're leading us to their lair. All right, once we find their hideout, there's no turning back. We'll kill them all. After just a few minutes, they succeeded in defeating the remaining ghouls. They didn't waste time. They ran quickly to follow where their grandfather had been taken. They reached the forest and stayed on high alert. They gripped their blades tightly, especially when they started seeing Aswang hiding among the trees. Suddenly, a group of Aswang charged at them. Ben and Abel quickly fought back. Compared to their leader, these Aswang were much weaker. Then they heard Grandpa Thomas's loud scream. They knew they were getting close. They didn't stop running until they saw, not far ahead, a group of Aswang holding their grandfather. They better not try to hurt or kill him. If they do, I'll never forgive them. Me neither. I won't let Grandpa die because of them. Help me, boys! Grandpa! My body feels so hot. Same here, Ben. It must be the amulets. It's a sign that danger is near. I can also feel a strong energy very close by. Could it be their lair? And the energy we're sensing? It must be the Gabunan leader. You're probably right. Let's stay alert. Hold on. Where did they take Grandpa? I can't see him anymore. I can't even hear him. What if they've already done something to him? That can't happen, Ben. We need to find them before anything happens. Then let's move faster. Ben, over there, aren't those houses? You're right. Could that be where the Aswang are hiding? I have a strong feeling that's their lair. What do we do now? Wait, I hear shouting. Sounds like they're celebrating. Should we go closer to find out what's going on? The closer we get, the hotter my body feels, and the stronger my amulet reacts. Same here, let's go. Be quiet, we can't make any noise. We don't want them to notice us. Right. Once they got close, they hid behind a tree and watched from a distance. What they saw made their eyes widen and their fists clench. Those monsters, they've tied Grandpa to a tree and they're surrounding him, tormenting and hurting him. This isn't good, Ben. We have to save Grandpa Thomas from those creatures. I know, Abel. I can't wait anymore. I want to go to him now. Abel, what are you thinking? If you do that, we'll be caught by the Aswang. I can't just hide here and watch Grandpa suffer. We're wasting time. They might kill him. Are you even thinking? If the Aswang find out we're here, they might move Grandpa somewhere else. Or worse, kill him immediately. Then we won't be able to save him. But I can't stand seeing him like that. If you act out of anger, we'll all be in danger. Remember what I told you. At times like this, you can't just follow your heart. You need to use your head. Calm down. There's a right time to attack. Fine, let's hide again. Some of the Aswang are coming this way. If I can't hold back anymore, Ben, I'm going to charge at them. I'll kill them all. You won't be able to stop me. It's not going to be that easy, Abel. I'm angry too. But that doesn't mean we can act carelessly. We need to be smart with every move. We're not just facing any ordinary Aswang. We're up against their Gabunan leader. You're right, I'll calm down. For Grandpa's safety. Let's keep watching. When we see an opening, we'll strike. His life depends on us. They didn't take their eyes off the Aswang or their grandfather. From their hiding spot, they watched the monster's every move and stayed alert to any possible ambush. Celebrate, everyone! That voice, Ben, it sounds familiar. You're right, where's it coming from? I'm sure that's Claire's voice. It is. There she is. And she's with the Aswang. What's she doing here? Could she have been captured too? But why isn't she tied up? Why are the monsters treating her like one of their own? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about her. Maybe she's an Aswang too. We're not sure yet. No, Abel, I'm sure now. She's not a prisoner. From how the Aswang and she are acting, she's one of them. Now that we've got the old man who killed my parents, only 2 targets remain. His grandsons, Ben and Abel. Once I've killed and sacrificed their grandfather in our ritual tonight, we'll kill them too. Then I'll finally have my revenge on their bloodline. Whoever among you manages to kill them will become my right hand. Wait, what does that mean? Is she their leader? Could she be the Gabunan we fought at the reunion? The one who almost killed us? I knew there was something off about her. She's an Aswang. Her showing up in the woods, joining us on the way to Uncle Gary's place. It was all part of her plan. She must have used that to spy on us. She tricked us, Abel. That means she's the reason the Aswang attacked Uncle Gary's house that night. She told them where we were. She said Uncle Gary was one of those who fought and killed her kind. That's why they murdered him. She'll pay for that. You monster, Claire. So you're the one behind all this. Even though they were burning with rage, the two stayed hidden and watched what would happen next. They watched as Claire began to transform. When she revealed her true form, they confirmed what they had suspected. She was the Gabunan they had faced before. The cousins clenched their fists in anger as they stared at the monstrous woman. Abel couldn't hold back anymore. He rushed out to attack Claire's followers. Ben was surprised, but had no choice. He followed his cousin. The Aswang noticed them and started growling. Ben and Abel gripped their weapons tightly. With full courage, they faced the monsters, determined to destroy them all, especially their leader. "Hey, monsters, don't celebrate just yet. Haven't killed us yet, have you?" "Abel, good thing you found them. You came just in time." "Don't worry, Grandpa. We'll save you. Abel and I will end this fight with these monsters." "You two have guts coming here to our lair. Do you even realize you're putting your lives in danger?" "We don't care if we're in danger. All we want is to kill all of you." "So, you're an Aswang, Claire, you monster." "They say even a lion can hide behind the face of a lamb. You should have been killed long ago. There's no place in this world for creatures like you. That's why I sensed your presence earlier. I knew someone was watching. You only approached us back then to trick us. You weren't really being chased by monsters. You were one of them. Those people who fetched you, they weren't your family. They were your followers. You joined us to Uncle Gary's village to get revenge. You led your fellow Aswang to us. Yes, Ben, you should be grateful I didn't kill you that night. I still needed you, but my plan worked. I found Gary's house thanks to you. You'll pay for everything you've done. All that just proves how easily someone like me could fool you, and now that you're in my territory, you've made it easier for me to kill all three of you. That won't happen, Claire. We'll make sure you're the one who dies. No need to drag this out. Let's begin the battle and settle everything once and for all. Attack them! Make sure they don't leave here alive. Show them what Aswang are made of. Abel, they're coming. Kill them all. Leave no one behind. Yes, Ben. The battle began. The cousins didn't back down, no matter how many Aswang surrounded them. Just as their grandfather had said, the enchanted blades they carried weakened the creatures whenever they were struck. Once an Aswang fell, they didn't hesitate to finish it off. The cousins poured all their rage into the fight. The area rang with screams and howls. They managed to wipe out the first wave of attackers, and Claire's fury was visible on her face. She cursed her underlings and ordered the remaining Aswang to charge again. You useless wretches! There are only 2 of them. Why can't you kill them? That's how their leader behaves when she's angry. What's wrong, Claire? Are you scared we'll finish off your whole crew and then come for you? Me? Scared? Of you? Don't make me laugh. I fear nothing, not even death. I know you can't kill me. You think we can't? Then we'll prove it by killing you tonight. Keep dreaming. One thing's for sure. You're going to die tonight, not me. Once I do that, I'll have avenged my parents and my whole tribe. Well, our family did the right thing wiping out your kind before. Otherwise, demons like you would still be ruling over our land. Your grandfather and your father made one mistake. They thought they'd wiped us all out, but they didn't know the child of the Gabunan chief survived, along with a few orphaned Aswang. Now we're back for revenge. And like you, Claire, your parents were disgusting monsters. They killed our parents too. That makes us even. Good thing we're all gathered here now. We can finally settle this. In the end, only the truly strong will survive. And that's going to be me. You'll all be my dinner tonight. It's a full moon, the perfect time for me to feast on fresh human flesh. Go! Charge them all. Don't let me down. I only gave you one simple order. Claire's voice echoed through the clearing. Ben and Abel readied themselves again, as the next wave of Aswang rushed at them. They grinned when they felt the heat of their amulets intensify. They were growing stronger. They fought in sync with the power of their enchanted blades. Though they were hit a few times, they didn't bleed, thanks to the amulet's protection. The Aswang were shocked. Some hesitated to even attack anymore. Ben and Abel felt a surge of joy seeing the fear in their enemies' eyes. Without wasting time, they struck down the rest of Claire's followers. One by one, Claire, your underlings have fallen. There were so many of them, but none of them could kill us. You're the last one standing now. Don't get cocky. When this fight begins, you'll see that you can't match me. 1 against 2, this is a perfect fight. You're too confident, Claire, but we're even more determined not to lose. I can sense it. You both have amulets. That's why you're faster and stronger. But do you really think that's enough to beat me? You're nothing without your amulet. Well, let's see, shall we? Fine. Enough talking, Claire. Come at us. If that's what you want, then let's fight, all 3 of us. I'll rip your hearts out and show your grandfather how I feast on the grandchildren he loves. The fight began. The female Aswang was faster and stronger than any the cousins had faced before, so they moved carefully. Ben and Abel managed to keep up with the Gabunan, but they couldn't land a hit. Claire smirked when she noticed the 2 growing uneasy, clearly troubled by her strength and speed. She launched an attack, catching both of them and gripping their necks tightly. With all her might, she slammed them into the ground, sending them sprawling. Before they could recover, the monster grabbed them again and began choking them. She laughed hysterically as they struggled. She lifted them both off the ground, and the cousins groaned as they clutched at her hand. So this is all it takes to defeat you. Where's all that bravado now? What good did those precious amulets do you? Nothing. Don't get overconfident, Claire. This fight isn't over. Oh yeah? Then tell me how you plan to escape my grip. Through strategy, not empty talk. Abel, now. This is what you deserve. Claire was caught off guard as Abel drove the dagger deep into her shoulder. She screamed in pain and immediately dropped them both, grabbing her wound. Ben and Abel stepped back, locking eyes with her as she glared at them. They grinned, having finally managed to wound her and escape her hold. They watched her carefully, waiting for her next move, but Claire remained standing, breathing heavily. I won't accept this. If I get near you again, I'll sink my claws into your throats and rip them out. Guess what? We've got powers too. You might be strong, but you can still bleed and feel pain. We told you. We'll find a way to get out of any situation. Damn you both! You'll pay for this! These amulets and blades were once used by our fathers to destroy your kind, and they're not going to fail us now. We're going to use them to kill you, Claire. Abel, did you feel that? Yeah, Ben. She's getting stronger, and her eyes, they're glowing brighter red. She's furious. She's conditioning her body for another attack. The amulets are reacting. It's getting hotter. We're getting closer to her power source. Then now's our chance. We need to save Grandpa. You keep watch, Ben. I'll cut him free. Hurry, Abel. If she sees you, she'll charge. I'm working on it, Grandpa. Hang on. Faster, Abel. Suddenly, Claire vanished from where she stood. What? How'd she disappear like that? I don't know. She's so fast. I lost sight of her. Wait, there she is. Behind you. Did you think you could escape? The Gabunan grabbed Abel and hurled him violently. He flew far, crashing to the ground. Before Thomas could react, Claire turned to him. The old man screamed as her claws plunged into his stomach. Ben trembled with rage and rushed at her. Grandpa Thomas! Claire, you'll pay for what you did to him. Come on then, I'll send you after him. You're going to die. Wait, where is she? She disappeared again. Ben, behind you. You're my first target. Claire attacked Ben relentlessly. He dodged and fought back, moving in sync with the Gabunan's movements. Abel returned and joined the fight, but they were both struggling. Claire was even faster and stronger now. She chanted a spell, and the cousins cursed as she managed to scratch them both. She grabbed them and suddenly lifted them into the air. This is the end for you. Your bones will shatter when I drop you. You think this will stop us? You're powerful, but all you do is talk big. This blade of mine will be the end of you. No, you bastard! Still holding on to that blade? At the same time, Abel and Ben plunged their enchanted blades into Claire's body. They saw her weakening from the blows. Soon, she struggled to stay in the air. She lost control and dropped all three of them. As they fell, the cousins clung tightly to Claire's body. They heard her howl in pain as they crashed into the ground. "This is our victory, Claire. For the second time, we've destroyed your kind. Just like our family did to your tribe long ago. Even if you kill me and your grandfather survives, he won't live long. My revenge is complete now that he's been wounded." "No, he's not going to die, Claire. What's really sad is that in all of this, the only one who failed at revenge is you. Fine, maybe you'll kill me. But before I die, I'm doing one more thing." "Ow! Ben, are you okay?" "What are you doing, Claire? I won't suffer alone. One of you will suffer too before I go. I'll pass on the GHOULS amulet to you, Abel. You'll become like me. You'll crave flesh and blood." "No, don't pass it to me. I don't want it." "You'll live as a ghoul, Abel. You'll know what it's like to suffer like I did at the hands of humans." "Stop it! Don't touch my cousin. He won't become a monster like you." "Ben, this is the end for her." Claire lunged, but Ben was faster. With one swing, he decapitated her. "Ben, are you all right?" "It's over, Abel. Her head is separated from her body. There's no way she's coming back. Let me help you up." "I'm so tired, Ben. I can't even move." "We can finally rest, Abel. We can go home." After killing the Gabunan woman, they both collapsed from exhaustion. Their bodies trembled. They couldn't believe they had truly destroyed the ghoul. Then they remembered Grandpa Thomas. They jumped up and rushed to his side. Ben helped Abel walk toward him. To their relief, the old man was still alive. Ben untied him, and they helped him up. Before leaving, Ben stabbed his machete into the ground, impaling Claire's severed head. Then they made their way home, and once there, they treated Grandpa's wounds. "Grandpa, don't give up. We'll try to take you to the hospital." "No, boys, I'll stay here at home." "But your wound is serious." "Just listen to me. I'll recover. The wound didn't reach my intestines." "All right, Grandpa, we'll treat you. What herbs should we apply?" "There's no need to worry now. We've killed them all. They won't bother us anymore." The two could only obey Grandpa Thomas's wishes. They cared for him using herbal medicine. They thought their lives would finally return to normal now that the Aswang were gone. But after a few days, Ben began noticing changes in Abel. "Grandpa, how are you feeling?" "The wound still hurts, but don't worry about me. I'll recover. It's not the kind of wound that heals quickly." "By the way, Grandpa, have you seen Abel?" "No, I haven't. Maybe he's getting some fresh air out back." "You know, Grandpa, I've been noticing something strange about Abel. He's been uneasy lately." "Has he told you anything?" "He hasn't said a word to me. Did something strange happen that night?" "I'm not sure, Grandpa, but I've got a bad feeling too. Before I killed Claire, she shoved me aside and got close to Abel. I couldn't see what she did because her back was turned to me, and she was blocking my view of Abel. I just heard her saying that Abel would become like her. A ghoul." "Ghoul? We have to find your cousin. Quickly. Bring him to old Estrella. She might be able to cure him before it's too late." "Cure him? Is he sick, Grandpa?" "Don't ask. Just move quickly." "Yes, Grandpa." Ben acted fast, even though he didn't fully understand what his grandfather meant. He grabbed some rope and went looking for Abel. He stepped outside and found his cousin out back. Abel seemed dazed, not himself. Ben rushed over, but as he got closer, he was shocked to see Abel drooling and becoming aggressive. Abel growled at him. "Abel, it's me! Ben, what's happening to you? Don't you recognize me?" "You smell delicious. I'll eat you. I want your blood and flesh." "What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?" "Ben, help me. I don't know what's happening. I'm craving blood, and raw meat smells so good to me." "What? Calm down, Abel." "I can't take it anymore. I need blood and meat. If you won't give it to me, I'll just eat you." Ben was stunned when Abel charged at him. His cousin's voice had changed. He looked like a monster. Ben dodged, not knowing what to do. He was heartbroken realizing what was happening to Abel. "So it's true. Claire passed the ghoul curse to you." "That damned woman." "I didn't want this to happen, Ben. I don't want to be a ghoul." "I know, Abel. Let me help you. We'll get you cured before it's too late." "But I'm struggling to control myself. I'm hungry and thirsty. I don't know what to do." "Listen to me. I won't let you become an aswang. For now, you have to calm down. Don't focus on what you're feeling." Abel tried to run away, but Ben caught him and tackled him to the ground. Ben tied him up, even as Abel raged and tried to break free. After a while, Abel began to calm down. Ben told him they were going to Old Estrella that same night to ask for help. They didn't waste time. "Old Estrella? Hello? Anybody home?" "Who is it?" "It's Ben. This is my cousin, Abel. Please, can you cure him? Something's wrong." "I can see that. You wouldn't tie him up like this if it weren't serious. But from what I'm seeing, we can still stop it, as long as he hasn't eaten what he shouldn't." "He hasn't, I'm sure of it." "Good. Bring him inside so I can begin treatment right away." "Thank you so much." "I want to eat raw meat so badly, but I'm fighting it. I don't think I can hold on much longer." "Don't be afraid, Abel. This is just the beginning of the transformation. Because it's still early, we won't have much trouble curing you, especially since you haven't fed yet. Please, Old Estrella, do whatever it takes to save him." "Don't worry, Ben. I'll do everything I can to heal your cousin. But there's one condition. It will help speed up the healing process." "What is it?" "He needs to stay here for a few days. I need to watch him closely and monitor his condition." "That's fine with me, as long as it'll help him recover." "Good. Lay him down here. We'll begin the treatment tonight." "Tie him up too. He'll likely try to escape once the effects begin. If he gets out, he might not return." "Yes, Old Estrella. I'll make sure he doesn't get away." The old healer gathered everything she needed for the ritual. Once she had all her materials, she began chanting. She took several eggs and placed them on Abel's stomach. As she pressed them firmly, he began groaning. For 30 minutes, she continued the ritual. One by one, she had Abel drink the contents of the consecrated eggs. "What's happening to him, Old Estrella?" "If I can do this for 3 consecutive days, his body will reject the ghoul's amulet. Once it's expelled, his body will begin to return to normal." "Then please, do it. That's all that matters to me." "What will you do with the expelled amulet once it's out?" "I'll perform a ritual until it dies and loses all power." "All right, I'll leave it to you. What's important is that Abel gets better." "That's exactly what will happen. Just trust me." Ben left Abel in Old Estrella's care and began visiting him daily. Since the amulet hadn't taken full control, the healing process went quickly. Abel followed all of Old Estrella's instructions, making his recovery even faster. After more than a month, Abel was fully cured. He was able to return home, and both boys were filled with gratitude for Old Estrella's help. "I'm so glad you're okay, Abel. I'm really happy." "Thanks, Ben. You didn't abandon me." "I never would. You're like a brother to me. I couldn't let anything bad happen to you. We've been through everything together." "Yeah, thanks, Ben. We'll always be here for each other." They thought their lives would finally return to normal, but something unexpected happened. One morning, Ben and Abel woke up to discover that Grandpa Thomas had passed away. He had hidden the true extent of what he was feeling, because he didn't want to worry his grandchildren. But due to his age, several complications in his body began to surface. Eventually, his body grew too weak to fight. The cousins had no choice but to accept the painful loss of their beloved grandfather. They mourned his passing deeply. After everything that had happened, Ben and Abel decided to try their luck in the city and start a new life. From time to time, they would visit their grandfather's grave at the cemetery. Despite all they had experienced, the cousins remained optimistic about life. They never forgot the lessons their grandfather had taught them. As the years went by, they each started their own families. They tried their best to forget the dark memories of their past encounters with the Aswang. They decided to hide their amulets so they wouldn't fall into the hands of evil. The cousins chose to live peaceful, quiet lives with their wives and children. They became good parents and guided their children as they grew, just like they had been raised themselves. Ben was blessed with a daughter, while Abel had a son. However, the two children acted like cats and dogs due to their very different personalities. Ben could only smile whenever he watched the two kids playfully bicker. He knew that one day, those two would grow up and support each other, just like he and Abel did. "Ben, what are you doing out here?" "I'm just watching the kids. We weren't like that when we were little, right?" "What do you mean?" "Can't you see how they act? They argue all the time, but they make up quickly too. I wonder who they got that from." "Well, if not from us, then maybe from our wives. But keep your mouth shut, or we'll be in trouble if they hear." "Don't worry about them. They're just kids. Arguments are part of growing up. One day they'll lean on each other." "You're right. Hey, let's grab a drink." "Since when did you start drinking?" "It's not alcohol. It's Carabao's milk. Aunt Susan, the cheese vendor, gave it to me." "Oh, you're something else. But don't make a habit of always asking for free stuff. People work hard, and you're ruining their business." "She gave it willingly. Don't worry, I didn't ask. It's rude to turn down blessings, right?" "You clown." End of story.